Want to buy a lady a cigarette? Oh, you don't even smile.
What's your model number?
Why don't you look under my eye and find out? Oh, you don't like real girls.
I do hope you're satisfied with our product.
I love you.
Is perception reality? This is the question that we're going to be looking at today as we examine the movie Blade Runner 2049. It's an interesting movie because it brings up a lot of anthropological, humanistic questions of what does it mean to be human? And can you manufacture the human experience?
And yet, voila, bon appetit. I missed you, baby sweet.
If you can create, if you can manufacture human experiences, is that just a perception or is that reality? You'll find this in the relationship that Kay actually has with his girlfriend, whose name is Joy, who happens to also be a hologram.
Just put your feet up. Relax.
He wants her to experience reality, not just the perception of reality. He wants her to have freedom.
Happy anniversary.
An emanator.
Thank you.
Honey, you can go anywhere you want in the world now. Where do you want to go first?
Joy and he go on this adventure together as he's going on this journey of discovering what reality is, as he himself is questioning his own origins and what is his purpose in life.
I always knew you were special. Maybe this is how.
Kay's girlfriend, Joy, eventually at one point is killed and she is deleted, and he's confronted with the grief, with real profound grief and loss.
I do hope you're satisfied with our product.
I love you.
Eventually finding another digital copy of her. He realizes that Joy, this whole time, was just a program that was telling him exactly what he wanted to hear.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
You could actually make some very strong parallels between this and our modern experience in the world today of the pornography industry, which gives the illusion of a relationship. And yet, all of a sudden, in one moment, it comes crashing down as you realize that this is fake, it's phony, and that this does not satisfy. We can find meaning and we can find purpose, we can seek truth, or we can buy into the delusion that there is no meaning, there is no purpose, there is nothing to be found in life.
But to understand this next realization, we need to understand the lifestyle of Kay. Kay is a representation of the average lonely man in society. He lives in a dingy apartment in poverty, and when he comes home, we hear his girlfriend shouting from another room.
Okay, it's ready. I hope you're gonna like it.
Whose name is later revealed as Joy. But Joy isn't just a normal girlfriend, she is simply sentient AI, with her only physical representation existing as a hologram. She's not even real. There is no real deep connection, she's a program, but Kay uses this AI to mask the pain of his loneliness. Loneliness is a key theme in Blade Runner, and the character of Joy makes an incredibly accurate parallel with the world today. You see, Joy plays the role of a supportive housewife, but we can't help but notice that she's literally tied to the house, and later on we also learn that she is programmed to love Kay, most likely unconditionally. In fact, Kay has complete control over her, down to her features, voice, and even her eye color. Designed to be the perfect girlfriend, she has no choice but to fulfill her purpose, and even though Kay does feel some artificial love for her, it's still incredibly limited, and we get the sense that Kay knows all of this. He's all too aware of his bleak surroundings when he's asked later about her, and he calls her very realistic. Although it's clear that this romance doesn't have any real basis. There is no dance of courtship or finding out what the other person thinks and feels. Instead, it's completely safe, cold, and sterile. Joy lacks the ability to even consider not loving Kay, and this makes the whole thing so boring and bleak, lacking any of the deeper levels that gives a relationship any meaning in the first place. It's almost like an analogy for adult entertainment, offering you the perfect woman, the perfect body, the perfect face, complete quick gratification, all in exchange of a horrible, lonely, long life. But even without considering the question of free will, Joy serves as a reflection of our society as well. Her role is to keep Kay complacent and smooth out his awful life. She's to anchor him down, to make him never fulfill his purpose, and to keep the ever-present loneliness and horribleness of Kay's world from getting to him. But at its core, it's all inauthentic and imperfect. Technology is fulfilling a role that just can't be replaced, which is why it seems so clear that Joy's holographic visage is just a few steps beyond the adult entertainment and girlfriend experiences that so many men pay for. Parasocial relationships people have with Twitch streamers, Instagram stars, and OnlyFans models. Sure, Joy may seem real, but she is a commodification. There's nothing there, she doesn't exist. It's a soulless husk of a human being, with Kay simply chasing a phantom, only making him more and more lonely. And the same process is happening right now today, and the consequences for both men and women in modern society are horrific. More and more men and women go without any meaningful connections. We're lonelier than ever, more depressed than ever, more attached to our screens than we are the people around us. It's all just a mask to hide up their horrible, depressing, dystopian lives. And this is what's so depressing in Blade Runner. When both Kay and Joy come to embrace on the roof, a call from the boss freezes Joy mid-frame and Kay is forced to answer, confronting the brutal, horrible reality that is his life, where his boss demands that Kay come back to the office immediately as they found something.